My name's Patrick, and I'm a college professor. My volunteer work is with the Potomac Appalachian Trail Club. My job is to get young people involved. You want to get them so enthusiastic that their enthusiasm rubs off, and their friends just feel compelled to come out and volunteer.
I'm Drew Robertson. I'm a graduate student. I study biogeochemistry. I enjoy the wilderness. It's just nice to get away. It's nice to be able to disconnect.
When I first got into this, I was walking down trails. I hiked all the time and backpacked like you guys, and I was like, I just assumed that trails were maintained by people packing them down. That was my idea. I didn't know in the wilderness they're all done by hand and they're using hand tools. This tree is off the ground and it's at a little bit of an angle, so we're definitely going to cut it. So the slot lines up. If you lower it down just a tiny bit. Rates are going to be next. Nice and tight. Using the traditional tools, it's addictive. You're in touch with what you're doing. It's not pulling a trigger on a motor. Just like that, okay? And down. Just pull it. You don't hear power tools going. You don't smell exhaust. The plants and animals are not affected by it.
My name is Stephanie. Coming from an ecologist's perspective, you're actually getting at conservation of the area by providing these trails.
Okay, hold. Okay.
My name is Amy Grady, and I'm a graduate student working on a PhD.
We're good at it. When we're working all together and you accomplish something as a group, that's an incredible bonding experience. And to do that in the wilderness really makes it that much more enjoyable.
Could you lower your handle just a little? There we go. Okay, good. Kind of have a personal interest in each tree. You know, 5 years from now, I'll show someone this tree, say, oh yeah, I was out with this group from UVA and we cut this tree and it was some of them their first time sawing, and I'll remember this particular tree. Most of the trees I can remember.
My name is Grace, and I'm a writer. I think it's important to help maintain the trails because it keeps them accessible. Having these trails is a way that people can have a space to go feel reconnected.
You know, you're sort of matching your technology to the wilderness, and it feels right. The peace that you get, the calmness and the meditation that you naturally have when you're in the wilderness, that's irreplaceable. And so if there's something that I can do to preserve it with the trail maintenance or any kind of volunteer efforts like that, I think it's really valuable.
Great. I think we ought to let's stop. Yeah. Yes. There it goes.
I grew up enjoying wilderness. To just kind of use something, you kind of get numb to it, you get used to it, and to take the time to take care of something, you really find a newfound appreciation.